Hey guys, Cody Walker here. I'm here with the skip, Cam Murray. Early January, going to ask each other a few different questions about what we've been up to in December and over the Chrissy break. I think we'd just start off by, how was your Chrissy break?
Yeah, it was nice. Got a few good weeks in pre-Christmas, which I'm not really used to. I don't think many of us are used to that actually, which has been nice. So full squad back for a good month before Christmas has been nice, but it was pretty full on, eh? It was sensible but pretty intense training. So it was nice to get that block in pre-Christmas and then earn that 2 weeks off. Some nice family time, and I was ready to come back too. So yeah, it's been nice. How's yours?
It's been good, Had my fourth baby. First girl, born on the same day as my oldest boy.
Dad.
So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actual?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
God. So you got two kids on the same birthday?
Yeah, the oldest fellow was 14 and youngest was, born.
Yeah. What date?
16th of December.
How good, man.
So
it's a busy month, December for you.
It's been a busy month, man. Like, I'm in the trenches at the moment, but my partner Amy's definitely a soldier. She went through hell and get a newfound respect for women and what they put their bodies through. Yeah. How was your break?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't do much, bro. I just hung around here and recovered and family time. Christmas in the new house. We just built a new house. It's been 2 years. 2-year process. Finally finished up just before Christmas in time to have the family over, host Christmas. So it was chaos, but it was nice. It was like our own little holiday, but in our new house. Yeah. So it's been good, and yeah, looking forward to the new year in it. So it's gonna be good. Let's talk about last year. Obviously, it wasn't the way that as a collective squad we wanted to perform, and then obviously had our fair share of issues off field too. So there was a bit to manage. When you reflected on last year, what do you reckon the takeaways are, and what do you reckon we can implement into the new season coming?
Yeah, I think for us, injuries were a big part of our season. Myself on a personal level, I only played 12 games, so it was quite a disappointing, season for me. But I think the real positive out of our season was a couple of those young guys stepping up and really taking charge. And I think we found our blueprint in the way we wanted to have effort in our games. And a few things stick out for me when you talk about effort. I think Lachlan Hubner's effort in Central Coast to chase down, I think it might have been Will Kennedy against Cronulla, and I think the other one,
Jai Gray against Para.
Ashton Ward up at Brisbane chasing down Jordan Ricky when we were getting flogged by 40 or 50. It could have been quite easy for him to give up on the chase and not put that effort in, but I think that's a real positive for us, and going into next season, and it's something that we can certainly draw inspiration from those young guys really putting the effort in. And I think for me on a personal level it's always really important to have a good pre-season, to really set yourself up for a big season, and that's what we've been able to achieve. I don't think I've done many sessions before Christmas over the last couple of years, and it only shows how important it is by the amount of time I've spent on the field, this year and last year, I suppose.
Yeah, 100%. And I reckon that those shining lights, the young boys from last year's flowed on really well into this preseason. Like even some of the young fellas that weren't here in the squad last year, they've stepped in and they're competitive and they're fit lads. And I think part of the formula of a really good sort of NRL year is a really good batch of young boys coming through that are fit, competitive, and pushing the old fellas and snapping at their heels, pushing for spots. And so, yeah, I think you're hitting the nail on the head there. Like, we've really sort of found our feet last year in terms of our blueprint and who we want to be. And seeing some of those clips that coach put up a couple of weeks ago about who we want to be, and a lot of those clips were what you just mentioned there. And so really excited to see where that attitude can take us in the new year. So, yeah, exciting times.
I think we touched on a couple of those, the pre-season and how we're going. I think one of the questions that everyone would like to know is who has impressed you the most, or who has been one of them, I suppose, them young shining lights that have taken that next step into the pre-season.
We got the usual suspects there. Hubby's always pushing hard. Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy's
been good. I just like his attitude. He's all or nothing there, and he gets on a few boys' nerves, I think. But at the end of the day, he's making himself better and everyone else better. So I
He's
like
fit
the
too,
way,
yeah.
he's fit fella. I like the way that he trains. Young John Boy too.
Yeah, he's been
good. It's kind of like hubby sort of
Yeah.
plays. He's probably not top tier in terms of his skill level or anything like that, but
He
his
just has a crack,
attitude,
eh?
and he has a crack, man. He's the type of player that I would love to play with. So yeah,
I
it'll
think
be
a couple of those
interesting.
older boys as well, like Jack's been unreal. Tallis has been good. Like,
Even Cheese, man.
yeah,
Cheese has
Cheese
come
has
back.
been
He's
really
one of the
good.
strongest in the gym. You could say something good about most of the boys here in this squad, which I think is a good sign. So time will tell.
Let's touch on a few of those new signings that we've made. I think David Fafita's been probably the highest profile here for a little bit. That's just signed, and Bronson Garlick from down at Melbourne. You can just tell that Bronson comes from a really hard-working club, and they just have a crack. You know what I mean? Like just his energy and effort, and his talk has been one of the things I've noticed in the preseason. Dave's just Dave, right? Like he's just so hard to handle in certain drills of the training, and really excited to form a good combination with David, especially on that left edge. I can't wait to get in to work with him and do a bit more footy stuff with him.
Yeah, 100%. I'll echo that too. Like he seems like he's happy and enjoying his footy. So I think he's doing everything he can to put himself in the best position to play his best footy. So yeah, I've been really impressed with Dave. Bronson's the same. He's great chat around the place. He's a good fella to have around, gets on with everyone, and keen as to see him play some footy. Let's talk a little bit about Jack Milligan. He's been at this place for a fair while now. I think 6th or 7th season here at the club, but first season that he's got the top job there at Head of High Performance, and since he started, he's been a ball of energy.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's changed his attitude much, even in the top job. He's obviously working us, hard and prepping us really well, but he's kept the smile on our faces, which I think is really important in an NRL preseason in particular, but throughout the season too. You got to have fun, and I think that's probably one of his main values. And so he's been really good for us, and we've been doing a lot of stuff out on the field that are pushing ourselves physically and mentally. So we're not mucking around, but we're just little things around the place.
You can see a lot of the different energy that it brings, to the other players. I mean, the social media team put out some stuff on Jai Gray just not long ago, him dancing around and things like that. But don't get me wrong, he's one of the fittest guys in the place, and he's bringing that energy in other ways throughout the club, and it brings a smile on. In those downtimes, when we have those downtimes, it's cool to create that sort of energy and camaraderie that we're creating with doing the hard work on the field. And the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is putting that jersey on for the majority of the season and putting our best foot forward and just giving it our all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm just looking forward to representing. After having a year out, you don't realise how much you miss something until it's gone. And for me, it's been a long year just thinking about what it would be like to run back out there again. And obviously got the opportunity at the end of last year, but it was pretty short-lived. So still probably got a few cobwebs to dust off, I think, for me, and just go out there and do what I love, rep the community, have a great time out there with my teammates, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks under our belt of some good Ks and legs, good pre-season, and then go out there and give it a red hot crack and back to our best footy. So keen as. Thanks for tuning in, listening to me and this fella yarn, probably a bit too long. But yeah, we're both keen as to put the jersey on this year and go and give it a crack. So we'll see you out there round 1. Cheers.